So a while back, I shared with you a video showing the method I use to remove labels from beer bottles so that they can be reused for homebrewing. You can watch that video by clicking on the link in this video. After I released that video, I got loads of your feedback about the methods you use to get labels and glue off of bottles. On today's video, I'm going to try and alter my method to see if it can be even more efficient thanks to your help. So as a recap, my method normally just requires a large tub or bucket, plenty of hot water, and most importantly, time. So I'm going to do that again, but this time I'm going to be adding something else to the mix. Pink Stuff Cleaner. Now, I know that most of the comments I received were suggesting OxiClean, but that is not that easy to find in the UK. My research suggests that it appears that Pink Stuff is a very similar product to OxiClean. So I chucked into my container a few big blobs of Pink Stuff and filled it with hot tap water. I then put a lid on and left the bottles to soak for 3 hours. Whilst I was waiting, I did a test using some of your suggestions of how to remove glue from bottles. All 3 bottles I used here were from the same brewery and had the same glue on them to keep the test fair. I also used a fresh scouring sponge for each test. The first I cleaned using my preferred method of Pink Stuff, which came out great and didn't require too much effort to clean. I then tried out David Fillin's suggestion of using vegetable oil. I had little success with this method, but it could have just been the type of glue on these bottles. Kingsford Grey also commented saying that I should try petrol or white spirit. Now, with current petrol prices and the fear of bringing petrol into my house, I instead gave white spirit a try. It worked very well, very quickly, even quicker than the WD-40 I tried last time. It did, however, make my kitchen stink of white spirit for the rest of the day, and it felt quite wasteful and ultimately terrible for the environment using it. After 3 hours, it was time to start removing the labels using the back of a knife with the help of an abrasive pad when the labels were too stubborn. In comparison to last time, I didn't really notice a huge difference between how long it took me to remove labels with Pink Stuff involved and no Pink Stuff involved. If it did help the process, it did so in such a minor way that I really didn't notice. So ultimately, it feels like hot water and time are doing the most heavy lifting when removing labels, so I'll probably stick with that and have Pink Stuff at hand to help clean away the most stubborn glues. Let me know in the comments if there are any other methods that you use to clean labels and glue off of your bottles. Perhaps I'll do a third video in this series. Fortunately, now I've cleaned so many bottles, I hopefully won't have to try and do this process for a long while. I can just crack on and do the fun bit, actually brewing beer. Thank you for watching this video, and if you found it useful, then please do check out one of my other videos, subscribe to this channel, and comment on all of them if you'd like. Thank you so much. Cheers!